Hey guys, welcome back to Film Trendings, where we bring you the latest news from the entertainment world. Are you a fan of reality TV? Do you love the drama and thrill of a reality show? Well, look no further, because we have brought for you all the craziest moments of one of the most dramatic persons on a reality show. The infamous character is none other than Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance. 90 Day Fiance is an interesting and unique reality show that always gives its viewers laughter and often culture shock. The most interesting person on the show has been Big Ed. Edward Allen Brown, aka Big Ed, appeared on the show with his Filipino girlfriend, Rose. Due to the language barrier, Rose's over-the-top facial expressions did most of the talking. The romance between the two was difficult to watch, to say the least. Some people find Ed repulsive. Some find him funny. But one thing is for sure, Big Ed gave us some of the strangest and meme-worthy moments of the show. Let's look at the times when he went absolutely insane. Number 1. When he lied about his height. Big Ed was desperate to get a girlfriend. When he found out Rose was 5'2", he thought he might get rejected for being shorter than her. So, in a desperate attempt for a romance, Ed lied about his height. This lie came out as soon as the couple met for the first time. Rosemary had expected Ed to be as tall as her, but to her disappointment, Ed was 4'11". This was only the start of their troubles. Number 2. When he demanded Rose to get an STD test. Big Ed has some serious problems when it came to people's past. He demanded that Rose get an STD test so that they can make sure she's healthy and alright. Now, this might not seem like a totally unreasonable demand, but what he said next left the audience shocked. Ed refused to get the test done himself. His attempt to make it look like a health issue failed since he had no intention of getting tested. He only wanted to be able to control Rose sexually. Number 3. When he projected his insecurities on her. Big Ed seemed to have quite an obsession with Rose's past and her trustworthiness. This became weirder when the audience found out Ed had been married and then later divorced because of his unfaithfulness. This made us believe that he was merely projecting his own insecurities and ideas regarding faithfulness and trust. Someone who has cheated in the past is bound to be paranoid about it happening to them. Number 4. When he forced her to shave. Ed, sweet Ed. One thing you don't do is go around dictating people to shave their legs. Ed seemed to have quite a problem with Rose's grooming habits and asked her to shave her legs. This was shocking for Rose, as she was probably not used to it in the Philippines. At this moment as well, Rose was sure to give her disgusted expressions at Ed's audacity, even though she later ended up shaving her legs. Number 5. When he told her her breath stinks. On one occasion, Ed gave Rose a mouthwash while telling her that her breath wasn't pretty. This offended Rose, as it wasn't a matter of her being unhygienic, as she brushed her teeth every day. Rather, she was suffering from a mouth ulcer. This thoughtless act from Ed seemed to hurt Rose quite a bit, as she repeatedly called Ed ugly while walking away. Number 6. When he tried to get a vasectomy without telling Rose. The 23-year-old Rose was very open from the start about her desire to have children. She mentioned it to Ed quite a few times, so naturally, she assumed Ed was up for having children too. It was later revealed that Ed had no desire whatsoever to have any more children. He had a 29-year-old daughter from his previous marriage, and he had no intention of having any more children. So, what should you not do when there is such a big difference in dreams and future plans? Ed did exactly what you shouldn't. Tried to get a vasectomy and hope his girlfriend forgets having kids. For some reason, Ed thought he could get out of ever having this conversation, as he knew it could mean the end. That was exactly what happened, and this proved to be the last straw for Rose. Rose broke off the engagement and ended her relationship with the distressful, lying man. The relationship was not nearly what Rose had hoped for, and we're so happy she broke it off before getting married to Ed. Big Ed may have given us some of the funniest and cringy TV moments, but a relationship with him seems like a nightmare. Thanks to his unreasonable demands and his refusal to be honest, despite his insistence on it. And that's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We'll see you guys in the next one.